Hey there, it looks like that I'm kissed by the sun, and it is. I am. But anyway, I want to share this concept, this tiny but huge concept that I've been reflecting a lot on, which is nostalgia. And nostalgia is something that a lot of people struggle with, me, first person, but at the same time, a lot of people, the majority of people, tend to underestimate the danger of nostalgia. They don't think it's something dangerous, but in reality, it is. Because nostalgia makes us living in the past, and which is not cool. And it's really like a presence tip. It doesn't allow us to really be present in the moment, because we tend to ruminate about the past, about a certain moment of the past, about a memory. And the worst thing that it does is that our memory, our brain, tend to rebuild the past in a different way than it really is. And sometimes I know that I think you're familiar with that. When you think about a certain period of time or a memory, we tend to reframe that memory in a way that is more beautiful than what it was actually, because our memory is not accurate, and it tends to reveal images, pictures, pieces of the puzzle, but it's not the reality. And so a lot of people tend to live in that moment of the past with the regrets, with a lot of sadness, and it's a killer. I mean, nostalgia is the killer. Nostalgia is the subtle enemy. And a lot of people, maybe, you know, if you're with a friend or with a partner, tend to think and rethink about that moment of the past. Sometimes it can be cool, can be nice, because maybe you're talking with a friend and you remember that moment when we did that thing or when we would do that. And I think it's something that is just, I mean, not dangerous, that it's not something to pay attention to, but it is not, because it's like a virus, as I said, that installs a subtle cage in your mind, in your soul, in your heart, and you're not living in the present moment. And so once the virus is installed, it's really complicated to heal yourself from that virus. And once we've empowered that synapses about that particular memory, our brain tends to continue with a long-term potentiation to empower that memory, and so we're caged. And that's why this is my invitation to you to really overcome nostalgia, which is something that, of course, we tend to underestimate, but it is really a killer, and it is a pain in your ass. And once you're in that loop, it's so difficult to get out of the rut. But of course, you can do that. You can do that by first being really aware, being really self-aware that our memories are just a reconstruction of the past, and they're not the reality. And at the same time, trying to be really mindful of the present moment. But most of all, the most important thing that you can do in this sense is to surround yourself with people that are not looking at the past, because people that are looking at the past, I mean, they don't really serve us. I know that maybe you have friends or some kind of nostalgia too, But I really encourage you to make some new friends, some new relationship, where you can meet some people that can ask you the most important question, which is, what is your present about? What is your future about? What are your projects for the future? What are your projects for the present? What are you working on? What is your most important goal? Because even when you indulge in something that is just happened in the past, I'm not talking just about something like painful memory or a trauma. I'm really talking about also about a success, but that it did happen in the past, so it's over, we're done with that, and there's no point to look back at it. Okay, sometimes maybe you can recognize yourself. I did it in the past, I can do it twice also now, but then even if you had a big success, I really encourage you to just look at the present and, most important thing, at the future, and kill nostalgia, because nostalgia otherwise will kill you, because nostalgia is a killer, is the subtle killer. And I really want to encourage you to just look at your present and at your future, and every time that nostalgia shows up, which is absolutely normal, just trying to remember that it's just our memory that rebels things that maybe they're not so true. I mean, it's beautiful to have some beautiful, good, nice, full memories of the past, and to have a positive image of your past, but not indulge in your past. Nostalgia is the killer. Kill nostalgia, otherwise it's gonna kill you. Thank you, guys.